All right, good morning, Fight Kitties.
I'm Lexi.
And I'm Lady J.
And it's time for Kickass and Coffee.
As usual, it's a busy morning.
We've got a lot of exciting news.
The Wrestleverse never sleeps.
So let's start with some fight buzz. We have the Bella Twins for Royal Rumble confirmed.
The twins are back.
And they're going to be a 30-woman Royal Rumble match.
Okay, we talked about this. I'm like, there are only 19 women on the WWE women's roster. The Royal Rumble takes a solid 30. I'm like, where are they going to get these bodies from?
They're pulling them from different divisions, right?
Well, okay, we'll get there. We'll get there. Now, normally when you do the Royal Rumble, like they're in there, there's this giant countdown. It's like 10, 9, 8. Who's coming next? Who's coming next? Like you kind of know who's on the roster, and normally it's like, yay! We're bringing back so-and-so. It's a big surprise. You're like, dang, she looks good for like her, she's been out of this for like 10 years.
Yeah.
I wish I could look that good.
Well, it seems like some people are making a return. We have some former superstars like Michelle McCool, Kelly, Summer Rae, and Lita.
Yeah, those are the ones that are like, yeah, we haven't seen you for a while. And dang, you're looking good, girl.
And also announced for Royal Rumble were SmackDown's Charlotte Flair, Aaliyah, Naomi, Natalia. We have Shayna Baszler, and Shotzi from Raw.
Okay, so we also are going to have the rest of the girls. We got Rhea Ripley, Nikki Ash, Dana Brooke, Carmella, Queen Zelina, and Tamina. Oh, that's the muscle of the group.
It's going to be good. But wait. WWE superstar Paige has been trending on Twitter, actually.
The people are calling for their girl.
Yeah, they're like, bring Paige. So, I mean, the former WWE superstar Summer Rae has been invited back for the Women's Royal Rumble. So, I guess we'll see how that goes.
Okay, so back in the day, like if you ever watched the Total Divas show, on the show, Summer Rae and Natalia had like static and beef. Like at one point, there was like a face slap, and Natalia's like, I don't forgive you. So they're already going at it again.
Oh my goodness.
The Royal Rumble hasn't even started, and they're like rumbling on Twitter.
It's like a reality TV show. I kind of love it. And we have Mickie James from Impact, who was invited.
Okay. So that's another story in itself. So Mickie James used to be WWE. They fired her. It wasn't really pretty. I don't think they gave her any justice. Like I was like, I didn't know how awesome she was.
Yeah.
And so she goes to Impact and becomes the Impact Women's Champ. And she's all like badass country mama. I'm like, dang, girl. That must have been a little bit of humble pie for WWE to be like, can you come back and be in our Royal Rumble? Which is cool for her, but like, they fired her too.
I kind of thought like that was weird because it's like they let their pride down a little bit. Wouldn't you think that like if you like let someone go, you're gonna be like, all right, I'll let them. I won't bring them back. But it seems like people are excited.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I am excited. And Mickie was acknowledged, like you said, by WWE as the Impact's Knockout Champion. Okay,
that's a big deal because they don't even acknowledge the existence of any other promotion. Like if someone comes in, they're not like, oh yeah, and they were the, the Impact or the New Japan or, TNA at the time. Like they don't even like, and they're brand new. Like, they're not brand new. They were like the PWG champ.
I feel like they're maybe a little sorry for what they did. So trying to make up for it. And we also, while we're talking about Mickie, we might as well just get into the big pay-per-view that she was just in.
I did talk about it.
We have the Impact Wrestling. She did do
Hard to Kill.
Oh yes, Hard to Kill.
It was a big pay-per-view.
That is a big pay-per-view. That was in Dallas, Texas on Saturday. And we had Tasha Steelz there.
There were some big title matches.
And she defeated Chelsea Green, Jordynne Grace, and Lady Frost, as well as Rosemary and Alicia in the Ultimate X match.
They've never had a women's Ultimate X match before. So if you're down for women's wrestling,
it's pretty epic.
Check that out. Oh yeah. It's not a pillow fight.
So Tasha Steelz actually won the match and earned a future Knockouts title shot. It's pretty interesting.
Well, she'll be heading up against Mickie James.
That would be cool.
And then we see Trey Miguel defeated Steve Macklin for the X Division Championship.
And Jonathan Gresham, who defeated Chris Sabin in the Pure Rules match.
Dude, where isn't Jonathan Gresham these days? He's like, I'm like an evangelist of pure wrestling, and I'm going to defend my ROH title everywhere. I'm still waiting for him versus Bandito.
That'll be cool. Maybe we'll go on Twitter and see if that happens. So we have Moose, who defeated Matt Cardona versus W. Morrissey in the World Championship. And at one point, Morrissey decked Always Ready with the fans' prosthetic leg. What?
So hold on just a second. So I knew a girl, or a lady, and she's like, oh yeah, when I was young, I was like this beauty queen. And she's like, I was a valet for pro wrestling for a while. I can't even remember where it was. She's like, we're walking our guy down, and there's a new girl, and they like start brawling at the ramp or whatever. And like at some point, someone's prosthetic leg gets ripped off and he starts beating the other guy. And the new girl's like, oh my God, what's going on? Did it tore the leg off? And yeah, it's that would have been a fun one to be.
That's so scary. Oh my goodness.
You're like, your leg? Oh my God.
Oh my God. And if someone didn't know, that's like a shock. All right. And in case you guys didn't know, Lady J actually has a picture with Morrissey.
I totally got to meet him.
Yes.
This is like when I first got introduced to pro wrestling.
That's kind of awesome.
He's 7 feet tall, and you can't teach that.
So we have Mickie James, who defeated Deonna Purrazzo in the Texas Death Match for Knockouts Champion.
You don't see the ladies in a lot of death matches, although AEW had a really cool one. But these girls were at it. There were chairs. There were
thumbtacks.
Thumbtacks. And we're in Texas, baby. There was a wheelbarrow.
Yeehaw. And we had Battle of the Belts, but I won't tell them too much.
No, AEW had their big Battle of the Belts. There are lots of title matches going on in the Wrestleverse.
Yes. And actually, Lady J had a review that's going to be going up for that.
Yep, I got that review up. And
the TNT, we'll tell you a little bit about it. The TNT Championship with Sammy Guevara and Dustin Rhodes. Sammy Guevara actually defeated Dustin Rhodes.
Dustin's a big guy.
Yeah, that's some big news.
Yeah, that's a match to watch for sure.
It sure is. And we had Ricky Starks versus Matt Seidel. And why don't you tell them what happened there?
Okay, so Ricky Starks, all tricky pants. Yeah, he did beat Matt Seidel. He hit his Rochambeau finisher on him. It was good, though. It was good. There's like some drama. There's a little setup for future matches.
Ooh, all righty. Stay tuned for that. And we had the AEW Women's Championship with Britt Baker versus Rio. And Britt Baker actually took the win, and it really could have gone either way with these two because they're both they're badasses. Let's be honest.
So AEW's been around for 3 years now, and Britt has never defeated Riho. This is her first win over Riho.
That's crazy.
That 100-pound girl is like tough as nails.
Yeah. And now it's time for the morning jab. Alrighty, guys. So for today's morning jab, we have some trolls.
Oh my gosh. This is going to get serious. The Twitter trolls have been on the destructive rampage again.
Yes.
Kenny Omega, he tweeted about his just support over the women's Battle of the Belt match.
Super innocent.
And some people on Twitter got all freaking trolly.
Yeah, I mean, they're saying that he should be looking in the mirror before posting utter nonsense and attacking him for just supporting people. And
he was like, look, Riho could easily beat the SHIT out of you in real life, bro.
Yeah. And it's just doesn't make sense why they're attacking him for showing his support.
It went all sideways. And then another Twitter user jumped in the conversation and wrote to Kenny, Jesus, stop being such a pussy if you can't stand the heat.
And my favorite response was, why don't you run and tell your mom upstairs and don't bump into your bowl of Cheerios and your Cheetos. So I'm like, yikes, how did we go from, hey, thanks, congratulations, showing support, to him being attacked? I don't know.
And so even MJF, the master roaster, pit master of roasting, was in an ugly Twitter exchange too.
Yeah, someone pointed towards MJF for like being white and entitled, and for his reasons of being successful in pro wrestling was because of that. And little does everybody know that he's like Jewish.
Yeah, and he responded, he's like, you think anti-Semites and Klansmen who attack Jews and vandalize our places of worship daily consider me to be a normal white guy?
Absolutely
and
not.
So MJF's like, you think 6 million plus of my people who were like viciously murdered were considered privileged?
No.
No. He's like, sorry, it's not cool to talk about me being a minority. Not me, MJF.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah. So I wish the trolling would just stop.
Yeah, and he was like, I'm sorry if I don't fit your category of making me diverse.
Yeah. Just like, yes, he does. He appears to be white, but like, you can't just assume that and then say that's the reason that he has a successful career. Like, he worked up to that. It's not because of how he looks.
I mean, that horrible, corny saying, about making assumptions. It makes an ass out of you and me.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, guys, we'll move from the trolls and move on to some fluffy news. We have Brock Lesnar, who's been breaking some records recently. He is the newly crowned WWE champion, and he has established some of the most impressive records in the past. This includes his current record of being the youngest WWE champion in the history at age 25. Pretty crazy.
So he's been doing this since he was 25.
Yes.
I don't know how old he is now, but he's definitely not 25. No. And so he was the first man to defeat The Undertaker.
That's a big deal.
He's like, you can't even touch. Well, there was a time where you couldn't touch The Undertaker at WrestleMania. And so after winning the first event live this year on day one against Big E, Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, and Bobby Lashley in that 5-way match, Brock set another record.
This makes him today the first champion of the company, exceeding 20 years between his first conquest and his current. So he's like, yeah, 45 about. That's kind of crazy.
I can do math.
That was fast math, honestly. And before him, the record was actually set by Hulk Hogan, who achieved it with a difference of 18 years. Which is still pretty long. I mean, like, even 5, I would give them credit. Like, 18 is a long time.
So Brock is now 6 times and 3 times champion, WWE champion, WWE. Oh my gosh, Universal. Like, yeah.
He's everything. Just
Farmer Brock is the man.
He is the man. And we have Marco Stunt, who said that he tried out for The Voice.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. I think he was singing at the Jericho Cruise, but I totally missed it. So maybe
he went to Twitter and he was like, I just sent all my stuff in for The Voice and I'm waiting a couple weeks back till I can like hear what they're gonna say to me. And I'm like, okay, well, this is a different journey.
Yeah, Mr. Fun Size.
Yeah.
The Voice.
So, I mean, he said that things have been weird lately, but he's like glad that he's getting support, and a lot of people support him, and I assume they're going to support him being on The Voice too.
He's still an active member of AEW. Still has contract. No one's fired.
Thank God. We'll wait and see because you never know. We have some reality TV fix.
If you like reality TV, especially with wrestlers, there's this new TV show called Relatively Famous Ranch. And so like the adult children of like big time celebrities are going to spend 30 days to help fix up a ranch in Colorado.
Kind of cool. You're going to see Shaq's kid, Miles, and Austin Guns from AEW's The Gun Club. So that's 2 of 8 children who are on the show. So
8 children, like they're
children, but yeah, they're like in their 20s. And the show's going to debut on January 12th at 9 p.m. on E. So that'll be interesting.
It kind of reminds me of like back in the day when like, was it Paris Hilton and
oh my gosh, The Simple Life with Nicole.
They were like on the phone.
Yes. That was my favorite. And now for Keeping It Strong style. So the UFC 272 is coming up March 5th in Vegas.
Yes. So we were supposed to see Alexander, oh dang it, here's the Butcher Report, Volkanovski versus Max Holloway for the featherweight title match. Jesus.
And Holloway was forced to withdraw from the fight after he had an aggravated existing injury.
So Alexander's like, I'm ready for a fight.
Yeah.
And what's the guy to do?
Of course. He goes to Twitter. What's
Everyone
new?
else is on Twitter.
So he goes to Twitter and he asks the Korean zombie, Chang Sung John, if he's open to fight. And he's actually currently ranked 4th in the featherweight division. So I don't know if he wants
He's
to
well
mess with him.
qualified.
Yeah, so I guess we're just gonna have to keep watching.
Well,
and
like he responded. He was like, "I'm down," but
Oh.
you know, it's up to like the higher ups
Yeah.
to like finalize the match.
I'm sure once they see that on Twitter, they'll be like arranging everything.
Because everything on Twitter is totally where it happens, especially in MMA.
Yeah. And so now for some New Japan news, we have Wrestle Kingdom Night 3.
Wrestle Kingdom is overwhelming.
Yes.
It's so long. And there's so much action. Like my favorite match was 45 minutes long.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's hard to, but yeah. Okay. So night 3, totally sold out, by the way.
Wow. That's a big stadium to sell out, right?
Yeah.
And that's like a 6-hour fight that people are there for. So these are diehard fans if you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
And with the new fans of me being a new fan of pro wrestling, there were some 2 big matches for me.
Yeah.
So that would be Shingo Takagi, Tetsuya Naito, Sanada, and Hiromu Takahashi, and Bushi from Los Ingobernables de Japón. I did it.
Yes.
I said it.
All right, now we're totally going to mess up the Noah side because if they're not familiar. But yeah, our guys defeated the Noah team of Congo.
Yeah, pretty badass.
The Congo faction.
Yes.
And then Kazuchika Okada and
Hiroshi
Tanahashi from New Japan Pro Wrestling defeated Kaiji Muto and Kaito Kiyomiya from Noah.
Yeah.
So, like, those are the 2 matches you have to watch.
You have to watch. And for the NJPW Strong Nemesis from Hollywood, this actually was aired Saturday night. And if you love yourself some of Eddie Kingston, you're going to love this one. So you better watch.
He went up against Gabriel Kidd.
He did.
Yeah, it was great. So watch it if you love yourself that Eddie Kingston. It's like real brawly and dirty and like rough. Like people who were there were like, dang, that was a tough match.
Yikes.
But like the night also featured matches with Hikuleo and Chris Bay versus Kaita Murray and Jordan Clearwater. And then TJP. You don't know who TJP is. He was on the Cruiserweight Classic, like for NXT. He's feisty. He's part of United Empire. And he went up against the DKC from the LA Dojo.
Pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that's all we have for you guys.
Oh, man. I feel like we could just keep going and going and going. Like
rambling, I know. But we'll be back tomorrow. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. Take a moment to let us know what you loved on here.
Like, is there something we're missing out there? I mean, there's only 2 sets of eyes on this entire Wrestleverse. Like,
yes. And we love hearing from you guys. So for more Fight Kitties content, just click the link down below. And until next time, I'm Lexi.
And I'm Lady J.
Bye.